Welcome back, everyone. In lessons 7 and 8, we explored privacy and security. We learned how to protect data from leaks and attacks. Now, in lesson 9, we move to something equally important: ethics in data use, specifically customer consent and data anonymization. Remember, protecting data is one thing, but using it responsibly is what truly builds long term trust. On this slide, we see why consent is so important. Think about the last time you clicked I agree on a website without reading. Most of us do this daily, but true consent isn't hidden in fine print. It's about clear communication and genuine choice. When customers share their data, they're handing you trust. If that trust is broken, the relationship is broken. Let me ask you, if a small business secretly tracked your activity without telling you, would you feel comfortable going back? Probably not. That's why consent is more than legal compliance. It's the foundation of loyalty. Now let's talk about anonymization. The idea is simple. We remove personal identifiers like names, emails, or unique IDs. Then, even if data is used for analysis, it cannot be traced back to an individual. Why is this important? Because businesses often need insights. For example, a cafe may want to know what times are busiest, but they don't need to know that John Smith bought a latte at 3:45 p.m. Anonymized data makes analytics safe. So the key steps: remove identifiers, make sure the data can't be traced back, and then use it responsibly for insights or AI training. Let's look at this cautionary tale. An online retailer tracked customer browsing behavior, what products people looked at, what they searched, but they did it without explicit consent. When customers discovered this, they were outraged. Social media exploded with posts calling out the company. Trust evaporated overnight, sales plummeted. This is an example of how failing to secure meaningful consent doesn't just hurt ethics, it destroys business. Years of brand building can collapse in hours. So, how do we do this the right way? Use plain, clear language. Don't bury terms in legal jargon. Make consent forms easy to understand. Provide real choices. Customers should have genuine opt in and opt out options without penalties. Anonymize before analysis. Always strip identifiers before running analytics or sharing data with partners. Regular practice reviews. Audit your consent and anonymization processes at least quarterly. Here's a reflection. Would you feel comfortable if your personal data were handled the same way your business handles customer data? If the answer is no, then something needs to change. This slide gives us the ethical question that guides everything. Would you be comfortable if your personal data were used in the same way your business uses customer information? This is simple but powerful. If you can honestly answer yes, then your practices are likely ethical. If not, it's time to rethink your approach. Let's check your understanding. Question 1. Why is anonymization critical for business? Right, it protects individual privacy while still allowing useful insights. Question 2. What makes consent truly meaningful? Exactly, clear communication, genuine choice, and respect for customer decisions. Let's recap Lesson 9. Consent isn't a checkbox, it's about trust and genuine choice. Anonymization allows safe analytics without risking customer privacy. Ethical data handling builds loyalty and protects your brand from collapse. Now, we've finished the final lesson in section 3. Let's pull it all together. In this section, we explored three pillars of responsible data practices: privacy, collect less, protect more, and be transparent with customers; security, defend data with safeguards like encryption, updates, and employee training; consent and anonymization, earn trust by gaining real permission and anonymizing data before analysis. Together, these practices help SMBs build trust, avoid costly breaches, and use data ethically. Before we move to the next section, let's tackle a few quick question and answers. Question 1. Why is privacy especially important for SMBs? Answer: because their survival depends on trust and reputation. Question 2. What's the number one way hackers get into SMB systems? Answer: phishing attacks via deceptive emails. Question 3. What makes consent meaningful instead of just legal? Answer: clear communication, genuine choice, and respect for customer decisions. Keep these principles in mind as you build data practices for your business. Before we wrap up this section, I've got a quick assignment for you. Nothing too heavy, but really practical. I want you to put together a simple privacy checklist, just about 150 to 250 words. Think of it like a snapshot of how your business handles data. Here's what to include. First, jot down the kinds of customer data you actually collect. Then, note how you're storing and protecting that data. Third, think about how you're getting consent. Is it clear? Is it genuine? And finally, add how you're anonymizing information before you analyze it or share it. The idea isn't to create a perfect legal document, it's just to step back and say, here's what we do now, and here's where we might need to improve. If you take this seriously, you'll not only see gaps in your practices, but also start building a culture of responsible data use. Now that we've explored responsible data practices, we'll move into section 4, accountability and human oversight. This next section asks a critical question. Even with privacy, security, and consent in place, who is responsible for the outcomes of AI and data driven decisions? We'll explore how SMBs can ensure that humans stay in the loop, that accountability is clear, and that AI doesn't operate in a black box. So, let's get ready to dive into accountability and human oversight.